Hello, every pony. My name is Blancmark, and welcome back to Phasmophobia. It's been a while. Whew, it's been a while being back to Phasmo, and it's been a while being back to recording. I've been rather, I've been occupied with other things, and I've had my fiance, one of the other Gap chaps. I've had them over, him over. So we've been enjoying our time together, and left me with very little time and desire to record, which is totally fine. So it's been a while. I know I'm a little late to the party. This has been released a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago. But as you can see, Bleasdale farmhouse has now been changed into this new map. It's foggy out right now. Bleasdale has been changed. And they're going to do the similar thing to Grafton, where Bleasdale's like the nice farmhouse, and Grafton like a mansion almost, in a small mansion, and and Grafton is going to be like the rundown, abandoned one. Sadly, because I really like Grafton, but I might start liking Bleasdale more. Who knows? And apparently, as far as I can glean from the what I've seen so far, is that they're going to try and do a similar thing to Tanglewood. They're going to remake Tanglewood, and I am dreading that a little bit. Who knows? It might turn out to be even better than Tanglewood, but it's the first map. The first map you go into when you first start playing. It's still one of my favorites. It's a nice little small house. It's easy. I love it, and they're going to change that, and it's like, yes, it looks a bit better here, and it's all that, and it's prettier and everything, but still a lot of it is, just Unity stuff, whether they make it themselves or not. It's just Unity stuff, and it doesn't feel like there's too big of a change. It still kind of keeps with the aesthetic. So I'm not sure whether or not that's really necessary. Because if they're going to do that, they'll probably do Edgefield and Richview and Willow as well. And then I'm not sure about the prison. The prison, I'm not sure how much of the high school. Well, that's a big map, so that's going to take a while, especially for the Phasmophobia developers. They're not very quick in what they do. Yeah, I could take along something else, but normally I would just use my head thing, my night vision, but where's the breaker? Oh, that's over there. So yeah, let's just go in and have a little look at the new Bleasdale. Like I said, I'm a little late to the party, but better late than never. I just haven't had any time or desire. I've played this map like a few times, and then I didn't really bother anymore after that. So, And you can also go down here and then go around to a little bit of the yard, but we'll go there later. But first of all, 13. I've had the ghost in here for the first time in this tea room, I guess it is. And this is laundry. And the laundry can have the breaker here as well. I don't really know exactly where all of the stuff is yet, but we'll see. I might just be running right past it. Well, first of all, we're going to see if there's a hiding spot here. There is. These boxes serve as a hiding spot here, so we can hide here if necessary. A lot of these things can be picked up and thrown, so that's kind of fun. This, for example, you can just pick that up, and you can have a cake. Well, you can pick up this cake. You can pick up like yummy and yummy, that sort of thing. It's fun. Anywho, let's turn on a light. I'm gonna cane here. Cane you can't pick up. You can't pick up an umbrella. I don't know why you can't pick up the cane. That's dumb. This is a hiding spot, but if it's locked, it's not a hiding spot, of course. The phone. I'm gonna put a ghost ring, I guess. And this is the living room, I guess. That's the breaker. Wow, I do notice that in this map the ghost turns off the breaker a lot. I don't know why. I've only just been in here and breaker's already off again. Kind of annoying, to be honest. I don't know where they are. 13, 14, 14, 14. I just heard something being thrown. Did I? Got a kitchen here. You can throw the pumpkins, and there's some wine spillage. Soup. We're making some soup. Bread in the bread maker. I'm like, what am I hearing? It's a pigeon outside. You know, the grayish brown ones. That leads back to the laundry, I think. Yeah. Anyway, we go out here, and out here is the... See, when the breaker's on, you have these automatic lights here, which is kind of cool. And this is also a hiding spot. Little tool shed, you can pick up all these tools. Tuck, they go on and off automatically. This is also one of the exits. The other entrance, basically, and that leads into the yard here. And you can actually walk here in this area, the grass area here. The yard, you can pick up all these things, the little rakes and the little watering cans and everything. Oh god. Well, I know where they are. They're here. They're in this area. What I don't like is that you can't light the candles. Interesting, the back porch area. Very interesting. That doesn't usually happen. Alright. Well, alright, fine, whatever. Not done yet. So, what you can do, I think, is do this and light that probably. I haven't tried yet. You can play the piano. Piano's now different. I'm just clicking the button. You'll basically be playing the music box song. It's kind of nice. I'm gonna leave that here. I'm just gonna grab some more things. Yeah, those outside lights that click on and off will also react to the ghost. So it'll be clicking on and off a lot because of the ghost. I'm gonna bring this just to ensure that the ghost will not be fucking us over anytime soon. Unless it wanders, of course, which is gonna suck. But yeah, don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about the kitchen and everything. Click. Alright, I'm just gonna put on this for a second so that we have... Okay, yeah. I don't think they can go out here, so I'm just gonna put this like on the table. That is like a nice blocking zone over here. And then we could put the other one. I kind of want to put it here. Maybe I should put it here. Oh yeah, that's a good spot for it on the table. And I don't know if I want to put it over here in the yard or want to put it over here. I think I'm going to put it over here, like on the piano or something. Like making sure that they can't, yeah, over here. I like that they can't do anything unscrupulous while we're trying to get away or something. So you can pick them up, but you can't even place them. You can't do anything with it. Can't pick up the cigar either. Nor the newspaper. Like, it's very, like, some things can definitely be picked up. And some things really cannot, which is, I don't know. See, that was the ghost. Because I wasn't there. Open up the cigar case, there's nothing in there. All of these things also cannot be opened. Anywho, let's continue a little bit. Don't want to waste too much time. Alright, so some wilted flowers here. We've got another cup, blah blah blah. Just go in here for a second. Hopefully I can. This is a horrible mannequin. I hate it. It's even worse because it has arms. I'm assuming the ghost can still teleport these. It just hasn't been happening in my games for a very long time that the mannequin got teleported, but you know the ghost is all the way there, so all the way down there. So I don't So I don't think they will do that. Yeah, down here basically is the ghost. So this is not. Is this a hiding spot? It might be. Actually, a pretty interesting hiding spot. That it probably is, right? This is a little bathroom here, a little bathroom area. I guess you could also hide behind here if you really had to. It's not super safe, but you could if you wanted to, I guess. And then over here we have the little room with clothing, like a walk-in closet kind of deal. My parents now also have a... Oh, the bone is here. Should basically take a picture, but I'm not going to. Nice. My parents now also have like a walk-in closet kind of situation. They have a room. They didn't have room for any of their like closets, so they're like, you know what, we'll just dedicate one room to it, and it actually works out really well. So, squishy. We got squishy here. Great. All right, now you can't actually use this telescope. It's just like, I get it, but it's like, and apparently the curtains here are completely like you can't see through them. I mean, the ghost can't, so the ghost cannot track you while you're looping it here. This is a really easy spot to loop the ghost. He's like behind you, and now he can't see you anymore, and you can loop them around here even if you want. And yeah, it's and there's two hiding spots. As I said, there's two hiding spots here in the closet. The closet will be locked if you can't hide there. Now this is a I'm gonna turn this off, of course. Now this is some sort of a hobby-like room, a display room with spears and halberds and sabers and whatnot, and things to clean it with. And yeah, this is like, oh, look what I got, you know. Oh, look what I got. I got ancient writing on stone and ammonite or whatever that's called. I don't know, guys. I used to be big into dinosaurs, but I've kind of lost that for a while. You can even pick this up. Is that called a zither? Is that a zither? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I know quite a bit about instruments, but not everything. Not everything. I'd say if you know what it is, leave a comment, but comments are disabled. So that's super fun, and I love it. And this is also a hidey hole if you want to sit here. This is also a hidey hole that you can use if needed. So that's good to know. You can even play chess. I'm going to move my... stuff like that. I don't know. Again, it's been a very long time since I played chess, so I don't remember all the rules. This one as well. It's the bathroom. And if you run into this bathroom, this is... The ghost cannot see through this. Unless they fixed it in the meantime, which I don't think they have. I could check the patch notes, I suppose, but I don't think they actually have. Let me just have a little peek here at the patch notes. Bleasdale hotfix. Actually, haven't really read it. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute, because now they don't want to share it here. Then they want to share it on Steam. They now want to redirect you to their site, and it's like, bleh. I don't want that. Inconsistencies, ghosts, line of sight when hiding in select spots. That might be that they fixed this. Fixed an issue that caused the ghost to be able to see the player between the double glass doors in Bleasdale farmhouse. Okay, I'm glad they fixed that. Fucking hell. All kinds of updates all of a sudden. Okay, so it's worded weirdly because they don't want to give it away, I guess, but the fixed line of sight issues when hiding in certain spots, that might be this. Ghost might be able to see you now through this and through the curtain, because it was showcased by a Phasmo YouTuber who does a lot of testing, psychotic hypnotic, or psychohypnotic, however you want to call him. And he is close friends with CJ, one of the developers, who was in charge of the lighting and such. And yeah, they probably got that out like right away. So they probably fixed that right away because we're not allowed to have fun. Is this a hiding spot? I guess. This looks like a hiding spot-ish, sort of. Might be a hiding spot of some sort, I don't know. Anywho, we can go in here and then... Oh, that is satisfying. Oh. Anyway, another hiding spot. And this is an attic where somebody sleeps and collects crystals and stuff, and there's like TV here, and there's like a laptop, all kinds of herbs and plants and shit that they're mixing with the mortar and pestle, mortar and pestle, and then some occult shit over here. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. These are the tarot cards. They actually have some of the tarot cards here. Kind of nice. Yes. This is the crystal ball, and you can bowl with it, basically. It's pretty cool. And as you can see here, this is a spider, and the spider has escaped, and the spider's just kind of crawling around here somewhere. And anywhere where you see like spider webs, you have a chance of seeing the spider crawl along, but it happens so quickly and so quietly that I've never seen it. I know that it happens, but I'll probably miss it even if I do a look around. I will probably not see the spider. But yeah, just a little warning for anyone with arachnophobia. Just yeah, you thought ghosts were the only thing here, huh? No, not quite. I don't even know the exact spots where it is. Like here in the corner. Well, that's not happening. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I feel like the laptop may have turned off the breaker, which is fine. Whatever. Can turn it back on again. I don't know what my sanity is. I don't know if I should care. I probably should care. Probably close that door. Close this one. That computer probably made sure that the breaker was off. Like a kill switch. I don't know why they have a kill switch in the attic, but okay. Let's see how bad my sanity is. What? They just turned it off again. Hantu? Is it a Hantu? Maybe. 72. Wow. I was in the dark for quite a while. I'm actually surprised. Even still slightly above demon hunting range. Very interesting. I'll take more passive tools with me this time. Should I risk it? Why not? If it's a demon, I'll know, and I can hide. I can just do this, and I can hide. If it is a demon. Might just do that. Also, I don't remember where I dropped Squishy. Where did I drop Squishy? Grabbed him in the master bedroom, so that's probably where I dropped him. If it is a demon, I'm probably dead. But then again, the crucifix has a higher range against the demon, so why not? I'll take it with me. see if I can find Squishy and take a picture of him. Because I forgot. I probably dropped it to pick something up, so it was probably in one of the other rooms. I don't think I picked up much here at all. It's probably in the other room. Here or something. Did I pick up anything here? No, it was in the office, I think. That I did that. I think so. Did I drop Squishy to pick that up? I think I did. Wow. I've not been paying attention. I don't know where Squishy is. I could look back at my recording, I guess, but that would mean I would have to stop recording. I don't want to do that. Squishy? Did I throw? I did throw him on here, right? Squishy? Throw him on the ground. I just did not pay attention to it at all. Wow. Alright. Fuck it. I don't know, guys. Did I throw him upstairs? I don't know. It's fine, whatever. Not important. Can't find Squishy, guys. It's fine, whatever. Ghost is triggering the light quite a bit. Currently, no. I mean, I'm in the light, but currently no other shenanigans going on with the ghost. Threw some of this shit. Hello? Okay. Yeah, you wanna throw shit? Here, throw this. Can you throw this? Can you throw this? Yeah, you wanna throw this? Here, go ahead. Throw it. Want some pillows? Want some pillows to throw around? Sure. Have some pillows. Why not? You wanna throw this? You wanna throw the cup? Go ahead. Here, give you some more shit to throw around. On my lighter, hopefully. Oh, you want a candle? Sure. Well, at least they didn't change that. You can just throw right through the door still. At least they didn't change that. Should probably check temperature soon. How did that affect my sanity? 66, 63, 66, 63, 67, so like 65-ish, I think. So we're gonna have this, we're gonna have the, actually no, we're just gonna set up this and the camera, which means we'll have to drop our thing. Set up this and our camera. If we need anything, we could just turn on our headlight, I mean. Night vision goggles, sorry. Headlight, head thing, night vision goggles. That's the word. Guys, really? Why do you keep freaking turning off that goddamn breaker? I feel like it happens a lot on this map. A little bit too much. It happens in other maps too, of course, but it feels like it's a lot in this map. A lot. Doesn't matter what the ghost is, they just have a higher probability of turning off the breaker. The breaker can also be here on the other side of this wall here. Oh jeez. Hi. Am I dead? No. That was a ghost event. See him before, that was a ghost event. Spawned inside, and I'm getting the fuck out of here. Okay. Alright. I thought for a moment that I was dead because it might have been a hunt, but no, it just kind of froze, which sucked. It does tell me a little bit about what this ghost is, because we're at 61 right now, and it's not actually hunting me. I find that interesting. Garden porch. I can also the light just went on. I can also increase the range a little bit. We'll do that. Keeps walking past the light, which is fine. This is actually the view of the garden porch. We also have a camera here. Probably maybe putting that on the other side, but it is what it is. The light's still on, so it is there and is doing something. Otherwise the light would go off. Like that. Not seeing any orbs though. Not seeing any orbs. Rotate camera. I can even rotate my camera, which is kind of crazy. Okay. EMF reader, average sanity, and repel the ghost with incense. Well, we have a camera in there. So far I haven't seen any dots either. Spirit box, another thing, and a UV might be useful. UV might be useful to bring. I don't want it to hunt, but normally I would take the thing now, so I might as well. If I knew where Squishy was, I could drop my sanity quickly, but I forgot because I'm stupid and I forgot where I put Squishy. So that sucks. Hi. Oh. Okay. They destroyed the thing. Okay, fine, whatever. All right. So it oh, I see that it may have thrown the book. Well, we shall see. The book in front of the thing. EMF 5. It hasn't really been throwing much at all. Keep the stuff here, kind of in this corner, sort of. How warm is it in here? It's freezing, of course. Kind of knew that. Alright, it is freezing. Alright, got it. So, anyone here? Are you here? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? It might actually not work with this light on. It might actually not work with this light on. I might actually have to just turn off the breaker. Might be a bad idea if it's a Hantu, but I want to know. Wish I could remember why I put Squishy. Anyway, I'm gonna try now. If it does, it spawned twice, so that's I find that interesting. Often I get whole things where they don't spawn at all. Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Give me a sign. Are you here? Where are you? Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Are you here? Where are you? Give me a sign. Are you here? Where are you? Give me a sign. Are you here? EMF 2. Give me a sign. Are you here? Where are you? Throw something. That's just the dots flickering. Throw something. Can you throw something? Who are you? Where are you? Why are you here? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you would like to tell me? Why are you here? Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here? Can you tell me your name? Dick? Ooh. Are you here? Where are you? I'm beginning to think it's not Spirit. No, it's not Spirit Box. I haven't seen an orb. I haven't seen dots either. Beep. Hello? Okay, that's just EMF 3. That's just a normal throw. Can you give me a sign? Where are you? Are you here? Why are you here? Are you here? Give me a sign. Where are you? Give me a sign. Are you here? Where are you? It's not a demon. It's not like it does nothing when I'm there. Doesn't feel very shady. Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Jinn? A Jinn wants to break... Can it... I don't think the Jinn can turn the breaker off, right? It could be a Hantu. It could be a Hantu. Revenant will be easy to Uri would have like dots, right? And dots, yeah. I haven't seen any dots or orbs. Are you here? I just try and take this camera out for a spin. And there's a fucking orb. Alright. A Revenant, Hantu, or Uri. There is an orb, guys. There is an orb. There is definitely a ghost orb here. I haven't seen any dots, so nor any writing. Writing would be a Revenant. I haven't seen any dots, so my guess is that this is a Hantu, which would be ultraviolet. I currently... There's a fucking fingerprint on the door. You just touched it. Yep, it is a Hantu, guys. This is a Hantu. Alright. Thank you, sir. Ma'am. Ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. It was a ma'am. And I'm now going to look for Squishy, because I don't remember where I put him. Squishy! Here, boy. Squishy. Squishy. Where are you? Squishy. This might even be better than the flashlight. Okay, so I did go around this room a little bit. Might be stupid that I dropped it in the bathroom or something. I don't know where I dropped it. Squishy, are you in here? Are you in this room? Didn't pick up anything in here. No, he's not. Squishy, are you in the bathroom here? No, I don't think I picked anything up here either. Alright. Don't move. Did I drop Squishy in here somewhere? I don't think so. I mean, it would make sense if I didn't. Because I didn't pick up anything in here. I showed this. I showed the bathroom thing. I don't remember if I had Squishy in my hand or not, if I did that, when I did that, but okay. Then we're going to look up here, we're going to look in here, and see if we can find any sign of Squishy. You can also pick up this mask. Why you would want to do that is beyond me. It's one of the urns from Forward, sort of. Oh, here he is. He was playing chess. Of course he was. Alright, well, we can figure it out now. Just need to hide. And get some protection. Alright, we need to hide and get some protection. Protection. From ghosts. Time for those paranormal condoms, right? We're into some freaky shit, right? Want to get jiggy with it. It's fine, guys. Yeah, I'm genuinely wondering, like, how many of the people who have played this game have ever thought about having either a relationship or sex with a ghost? Not necessarily a malicious entity, just someone who is deceased. And if you could, and if you can, and if like, would you want to? Would you do it? Would be pretty interesting. And I'm assuming that they can manifest and that they can, like, they have touch, not like fully ethereal, like, oh, there's nothing going on here. It has to be, something. Or maybe not. Maybe that's interesting to you, that you have a relationship with a ghost who you cannot physically interact with. I don't know. For some it might be better. Like, Something more interesting. Okay. Something that doesn't focus on the carnal pleasures. For some people, that is that's very stimulating. Not me personally. I'm a perverted, dirty motherfucker, but not really. I don't really fuck my mother. It's an expression. Shut up. But you know. Alright. Well, we have this. Breaker's off, so it should be pretty cold. We'll just see how it goes, because easy to... It was basically down... I mean, we know it's a Hantu. We know it's a Hantu. Why am I doing this? For the sanity, that's why. Shit, I forgot. Shit. I forgot. I need to remove the... Do I need to? No, I don't need to. Sorry, I'm a little confused. I'm confusing myself here. It doesn't matter, because all I need to do is lower my sanity. I don't need it to hunt. I would get it to hunt to figure it out, but I don't have to anymore. The hunt just got prevented by the crucifix. And that's it. Are we already? Yeah, we already got the sanity below 25. Alright, cool. Well, that means we can now get the hell out of here. Turn on the breaker. And we can now get the hell out of here. I think the Hantu is the one ghost who cannot turn the breaker on. Can only turn it off. I think. Just like the Jinn is the only one who can turn the breaker off. He can only turn it on. Because Jinn wants the breaker on to use his power, and Hantu wants the breaker off to use their power. Mare apparently has no... Even though they like the dark, they apparently have no disposition towards the breaker at all. So, that's good. That's good to know. Start only. Start items. Play a media map. Reach 0 sanity. Almost. You know, 0 sanity. Fine. I'll go in and I'll get to 0 sanity. I'll get to 0 sanity. I will do that. I will wait like 2 seconds, and then I will be in there for a little bit. Turn this light on. Turn this light on. Where is it? Where's the light switch? Here. Yeah. And this needs to be dark. Get to 0 sanity. I'm a little afraid because the hiding spot is like right next to the breaker, so that could be dangerous if the ghost actually decides to spawn here. Click. Just gonna sit here in the dark for a little bit. But yeah, that's Bleasdale basically. Hunting. She's outside. Can't interact with the breaker as long as she is hunting. She's done hunting, so that means that I can go. Or not. Holy shit. She was not done. Now she's done. She was not done. Could interact with the breaker, but she was not done. I thought you couldn't interact with any lights or the breaker while they were not done hunting. While they were hunting. When I clicked it and then I went out, immediately I saw that the lights were still on and she was walking there. She was coming towards me a little bit. Is that an error, or is that by design? Seems like an error. Robin Straffen, but it's the female Robin, not the Batman and Robin kind of thing. Not Robin with balls. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, when women can have balls, it's all about how you are on the inside.
Welcome
Uh,
back. There's some jobs ready for you.
true, I guess. I'm just saying it's a unisex name. Yeah. That was Bleasdale. We can go in again, I guess. Why not? Not doing anything specific tonight anyway, so why not?
We're here.
In fact, let me just we'll just
Prepare accordingly before
talk a
starting
little
the
bit about the
investigation.
stuff that I've been up to.
No report this time.
If you're
Careful.
interested, of course. If you're
Ready
not,
if you are.
just feel free to just ignore me and just mute the audio and just watch the footage, I guess. I'm not gonna make you do anything, but a lot of people are very private about who about what like what they're up to and stuff, and it's like I don't care. I don't. Nothing I do is very interesting. Definitely not secretive, so definitely not a secret. So I don't really give a shit. You guys want to listen to me, great, and if you don't, that's also great. I'm okay with that. Huh, a nice, quiet, cloudy night. I like that. All right, let's go ahead. I know where the breaker is. Let's go. I know where the breaker is. First of all, I'm gonna check this. That's open now. Yay. Okay. So yeah, what have I been up to in the time that I've been kind of absent from this, from the channel and all that, and from recording? Well, can't really remember when the last time I recorded was. Probably a Dead by Daylight video, I think. Haven't received anything new from my editor for a while now, so probably also been busy and stuff, and some other stuff. just been up to their own things, so that's fine. I'm sure it'll get started up again at some point. Again, Squishy. I love Squishy. Hello, Squishy. But yeah. Oh, and the bone is here too. Wow, great. Um, but me, yeah, I've actually had one of the other Gap chaps, my fiance over, so like I said, I've been spending time with him, and it's been a lot of fun. I've recently, he's heavily into card games. He's heavily into like Magic the Gathering and stuff. I myself am not really all that familiar with Magic the Gathering, so he's been teaching me how to play, and it has been quite a lot of fun. Can't say I'm very good at it, although for some reason I keep beating him, even though he plays it way more than I do. He has this way too many cards, spends way too many money, has way too many cards. But that's the price of having a hobby. A lot of these hobbies are very expensive. I mean, I have and used to have. I think I just heard the spider crawl away. I didn't see it. Anywho, whatever. Anywho, so yeah, he's been heavily into Magic the Gathering. He's been trying to teach me how to play it. I am trying to learn. It's okay. I mean, it's for some reason, like I said, I keep beating him for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not good at it at all. I think I'm just getting lucky with the cards that I'm getting in my hand, to be honest. He has a couple of decks that he uses. I've just been playing with his decks, basically. 13 compared to 18, maybe. Oh yeah, is it here? 6. It's in the fucking. It's over here. Got it. I turn on this lamp. Okay. You also threw something in here. Alright. He's back there. Alright, fine. Whatever. He, she, it is back there. Ghost. I'm gonna put that there. This. Close that. Close this, actually. Threw a teacup. Or maybe that's always there. I don't know. Whatever. So we've been talking, and so he brought over his cards. We've been playing a couple of matches. I'm still trying to kind of understand how the game works and how the flow and when to do what. I'm still learning. I'm very much still learning. Um, but he plays it a lot. He goes to like card shop near where he lives, and plays there. Um, so yeah, it's his thing now, which is nice. I mean, I'm glad he has a thing that he really enjoys, and I enjoy it too. I'm just not as into it yet as he is, so I'm not like he's definitely like more knowledgeable about all that stuff than I am for sure. But that's kind of kind of part of the fun, right? Have someone around who can teach you how to play the game and such. As for me, I am from way back in the day. I am more into Yu-Gi-Oh because I used to watch the anime and stuff. That's one thing that I don't think Magic the Gathering has. Do they? They might have some kind of animation or whatever, but I've never heard of it. So maybe back in the day, on TV, there was Yu-Gi-Oh and it was fun. It was often pretty cordy, but it's like four kids. Was it four kids who translated it? Funimation? I don't know. I think four kids. I'm not entirely sure actually. Should look that up. But it was Yu-Gi-Oh. The original Yu-Gi-Oh, not the very first one that was only released in Japan, like Jewel Monsters. Not Yu-Gi-Oh. Period. But Jewel Monsters, and I really like Jewel Monsters. It is so much fun. It's also the first like Yu-Gi-Oh series that I watched, of course. God fucking damn it! Where do I put all this? Hello. Didn't even bring an EMF in yet. One back there and one over here, maybe. In that case, I should probably just put it here and have this like go here and this like go in the back, maybe here. Yeah. I don't know, guys. So yeah, I've always enjoyed Yu-Gi-Oh back then. I remember that we had a channel. It wasn't a lot around for it was around for a while, and they often showed like anime stuff. Most of that I got to watch was on like Saturday morning. Otherwise, it was like at 4 p.m. or something, and I was either still in school or traveling home or whatever, so I couldn't really watch a whole lot of it. But I remember back then they were showing like the earlier parts of the Jewel Monsters anime. The Jewel's Kingdom and all that. Later they moved over to Disney XD, Jetix, whatever the hell it was called back then, and at that point they were very adamant about keep rerunning. I did see some of the later stuff, but they kept rerunning the Battle City stuff, the whole Battle City, the virtual world arc, and then the Battle City finale. They just kept airing that over and over again. So eventually it got a little stale, I guess, where it was kind of like, yeah, we know. Because I think those are the episodes they just bought, and they just kept re-airing. I mean, repeating over and over. Don't get me wrong; it is a fun part of Yu-Gi-Oh. Very much so. I think I do enjoy Ghost Riding. I do enjoy it more than say Jewel's Kingdom. That's not bad either. It's just a lot of. It was a crazy that Jewel's Kingdom was a crazy time for Yu-Gi-Oh, where basically if you can make it sound plausible, it can happen, and it's like, I don't know, it's like almost like Dungeons and Dragons, And I love Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't know if I like Dungeons and Dragons in my card game, That's still a little bit unusual to me, where it's like, oh yeah, we're playing D&D, but with cards. Again, not that that's a bad thing. Oh, fingerprint, hello. Fingerprint. Hello, fingerprint. Instead of ghost writing, it's a fingerprint. Alright, so let's have that fingerprint over there. And I got another one for this one. Should probably close the door. Alright, close it. Okay. As far as I can tell, it's not freezing. Just grab my camera if I don't have it on my person. Okay. Are you here? Where are you? 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 Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Spirit box would actually be poltergeist. Sorry, probably a demon or a myling. It's dots. Dots and ghost orbs are nothing. It's EMF for a myling or freezing for a demon. Well, it's going pretty low, but it isn't actually crossing the threshold. It's going pretty low. It's not actually crossing the threshold. Which makes me believe that it is probably a myling, because this is very typical behavior of the temperatures. It's like, okay, we want to go low, we don't want to cross it. So my assumption is that this is a myling, probably. We need some EMF, which we could get, maybe. Or it could just be below 70 sanity and see if it hunts. 82, 85, maybe. What else do I got to man? Oh, my camera. Yeah. Well, we can just go in for a bit. See if it hunts or something. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Beep. Oops. There's a couple of things that they can throw, and I can just place here or something. It doesn't really matter too much. Maybe that'll help with getting EMF or something. I don't know. Bucket, can you pick that up? No, you can pick up the hammer and this. Might as well. Pick up all these cans, all these canisters. I like the sounds. Yeah, put that there. Cannot pick up the flower pots. Sadly, cannot pick up this bucket. Can't pick up that. And then over here, we can just throw this down. This. Tidy pods, not Tide pods. Tidy pods. Tide pods are. Oh, boom! Just threw something. Tidy pods. Am I right, guys? Tidy pods. EMF. Hello, EMF. EMF did not go off. Or was it over here? Well, I would expect the EMF to go off. 2.7, 1.4, 1.5, 3.0, 1.8. As you can see, it's not freezing. It's not going freezing at all. So it's probably a myling. I'm fine with even guessing it. It's probably a myling. Whatever. But like I said, I like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? So a while ago, I don't remember exactly when, year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I'm not sure. I kind of started into Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, remembering that I had a friend back then, not anymore, because they're not a good person. I mean, they are a good person in a way, but the way that they've been treating me, that's definitely not good and not acceptable. So I'm a little, I wouldn't say that they're rotten to the core, but they definitely have been mistreating me quite a bit, and or not treating me right, rather. Maybe not mistreating. That starts to sound like, you know, abuse and all that, and it is not technically abuse, but let's just say that they could have been a lot uh, friendlier to me and a lot more considerate. Anywho, they were playing Duel Links a lot and remembering that it's like, oh yeah, wait, isn't that the thing that ex-friend of mine played? So yeah, I got into Duel Links, and it's not standard format. It is speed duel, so it's from Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, I believe. And so it's a bit different and all that. It's fun, but it's a bit different, and all that. It's still fun. It's just different. But yeah, I do play. I do play that now as well. I don't really play it like competitively. I don't play it like. I don't play it competitively. I don't play it um, like PvP. That's still my weakest part. I have played some PvP, mostly for in-game quests, but I don't really like. Thank you. I don't really like the PvP stuff too much and I think that has a lot to do with the fact that I don't really like the way that modern Yu-Gi-Oh is played. Like I'm coming from Duel Monsters, like the oldest one. So I've a while ago, during that or before that, I've watched the entirety of Duel Monsters after so many years, just to see the entire anime for my just the anime's entirety, which I haven't been able to do up to that point. And yeah, I'm like, okay, I really just gonna guess smiling. I don't care. So I've been doing that. I mean I did that, and it was a lot of fun. There were some moments where it was like, but it was fun, and I completed it. And following it was a minor. And following that, I started playing Duel Links, and I started watching the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which is definitely a whole different beast, a whole different ride than Duel Monsters was. If you've ever seen anything on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, or if you have actually watched Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, you'll know what I'm talking about. It is a very different beast. Very, very much less serious. I mean, there's some serious stuff in there, but definitely for the majority of it, it's just a lot less serious. It's just silly as fuck. The dub especially, which I did watch in both cases. I think I'll just do that first. I'll watch the dub first, and then I'll watch the subs later. But I mean, the GX dub, my god. I'm not even talking about the main characters. It's just like some of the translations are like, they're like, what are you guys doing, and all that, and it's like, what are you guys doing? Like instead of like sake, it is translated to hot sauce because can't sell alcohol to kids and whatnot, and people like American kids might not know what sake is, but they definitely know what hot sauce is because America. Um, Little moths. So I guess that makes sense in a way, but I do think that Americanizing anime is not necessarily the right thing to do. It might make it easier to understand for some kids who don't understand that Japan is a different country with a different culture, but I feel like kids should be learning that Japan is a different country with a different. Is it here? 12. I think kids should be learning that Japan. Kids should be learning that Japan it's here again. My God. Okay. Kids should be learning that Japan is indeed a different country with a different culture, and that exists too. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, the GX, I watched through all of seasons 1, 2, and 3, and season 4 is only in Japanese, and I've started into it, but I haven't finished it yet. I've kind of also started a little bit into 5Ds, the next series, but I'm only like one episode in, so I have to watch that more. And then I still have Zexal to go after that, and Arc 5, and Vrains, and then going to all the Rush battles, the Rush Duel stuff. So I got a lot to watch still, and I haven't been doing that. I need to. I've been watching some other stuff in my downtime. My second watch through of the Next Generations, Star Trek. I've only watched it once. Did you just turn... I'm sorry. What? Did you just fucking turn it off again? Or was it just me clicking to that? That was here. Not seeing a fingerprint though. May have misclicked. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna put them in the similar spots that I did before. Yep. Just move this shit over. Just gonna put everything in the I can't pick that up. Aw. Put the stuff in a similar spot, because why not? Yeah, so I got a lot to go still. I've been watching other stuff, Star Trek Next Generation, my second watch, because I felt like it. And yeah, that's all. That's another thing I watched in recent times where it's like, okay, so why not? You know, it's fun. Seasons 1 and 2 are a little bit weird, but after that it kind of seems to find its footing, and it starts to be fun. I mean, it is fun, but it starts to be more fun. So there's that. But Duel Links, I've been playing Duel Links. I've been enjoying it. It is, like I said, I'm not playing a lot of PvP because a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, the modern Yu-Gi-Oh now is about getting your monsters out basically right away, turn 1, and then killing you with it. And that's not really, I mean, it's very strong, but that's not really what I do. I'm still like used to like, oh, you start the battle, you summon a monster, you maybe place a card face down, and you end your turn, and then it's your opponent's turn, or the other way around. And in modern Yu-Gi-Oh, it's not that. In modern Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like, okay, it's turn 1. I summon this, then I play this, and I play this. I summon this, and I summon this monster, and that allows me to summon this special summon this monster. And then I have a magic card, which allows me to dig through my hand, for my deck, and then put a bunch of monsters to my hand. And the monster's description say that if you put it to your hand, you can put it on the field regardless of summoning conditions. And then I combine those and Xyz summon my ultimate monster turn 1, and then because of that effect I can. And then basically, on turn 1, they basically have 4 monsters on the field that have like anywhere between 2,500 and 4,500 attack power. And it's like, that's turn 1. And then it's like, I place a couple of traps and spells face down, and a field spell, and then it's your turn. And I'm like, I play 1 monster in defense mode and a card face down and end my turn because I can't do anything. Because I don't have that. And they're like, okay, well, you're dead. You lose. And it's like, that's not what I like. If I could compete with that, with a deck like that, then great. But the thing is, you need to have those cards before you can. And I don't have those cards. It takes a long time opening up packs and shit in order to get to that. Hello. You do it again! You did it again! You fucker, you did it again. Is this a mare? Ultraviolet is not a mare. Is this a mare? Freezing is not a mare. Ghost Riding is a mare. EMF, no. Dots, Ghost Orb, and Spirit Box. Okay. I'm getting heavy mare vibes from this one. Because there's no fingerprints, and that's the second time they have done that. I am almost convinced that this is a mare. I could just leave and just call it a mare and leave. 21 degrees? 20? Freezing is not a mare either. Spirit Box, Ghost Orb, and Ghost Riding. Where is it then? 21? It's not in here? Is it in here? Huh? Wait a second. Hello? Are you in here? 20? Execute. Why is it there when... I'm sorry. Hi. 1.4. I was gonna say 1.4, 1.9. It's cold, but it's not freezing. Here, it's here. 21. Why was it set to 21? That was so dumb. Okay, no ultraviolet. I can definitely say that. No ultraviolet. It's probably a mare. Ghost orb, ghost riding. I'm gonna need to bring in a book. It's not dots. It's like EMF, right? No, not EMF either. Ghost riding dots. No, ghost riding spirit box and ghost orb. Sorry. It's probably a mare. They don't do that a whole lot, but this one does. Jesus. Spirit box. So yeah, I mean, I can't do any of that. So you know, I can't do any of that special summoning condition where it's like, oh, I get like 4 super strong monsters out in the field like right away. So fuck you. I can't do that. It takes a lot of opening up random packs and random things in order to actually do that. Okay. Orb. Ghost orb. Is there a ghost orb? There definitely should be. If this is their room and it is, there it is. Alright. Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Are you here? Right. Yep, spirit box. And then ghost writing, which I'm assuming is going to be a thing as well. Alright, I'm just going to close that door. So that's why I don't really like to play PvP a whole lot because of that. But you know, the game is fun enough by itself where you can just, you know, do events and play against, you know, NPCs and play against characters from the show and with characters of the show and all that and collect all the cards. You know, that's still fun. So why not, right? Bought a fuck ton of packs in game, usually for like the free currency that you can earn because you can get a fuck ton of it. So why not? And even if you buy a pack, it's not that expensive either. So like whatever, you know, I don't really care. I should also probably be playing Master Duel, but I don't know how that works. If that's NPC stuff as well, or if it's mostly PvP. If it's mostly PvP, I can't do it because you know money. Because I already have a fuck ton of Duel Links. Do I have to start all the way all over again in Master Duel to play the classic format? It's like no, I haven't done that yet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to. So basically, I've never been to any card shop, you know, right? I've never been in any card shop here or anywhere else, and it turns out that they have 2 card shops semi nearby to where I live. So it's like, okay, we went out one day to go there, to go to both places. Luckily, our train system connects my town to the next town, which has one of the shops, and then to a further town, which also has one of the shops. The walking distance from the train station to the shop wasn't that, you know, far either. So it's fine. Assuming they wrote in the book. If not, I'm just gonna. I'm at 95. They don't do anything. I'm at 95. So yeah. I've never been to, but you know, they were close, and it was like, you know, why not? We'll just go there. So we did. We went to the furthest one first, and it's like, okay, cool. It was quite a bit longer walk. It was just as I'm here, they do it. Gracias. Ghost riding. It is indeed a mare, as I said. Faye. No, we have got spirit box. Alright, it is a mare, people. It is a mare. You know what? I'll give you another book, because I don't care. I'm taking cupcakes. Nom 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 nom. Yeah. Probably just gonna do another one, because I'm having fun with you guys. Yeah, so we went over to that town, and we actually crossed past a store, a physical store of a web shop that I knew called Netgame. It's like, wow, that's cool. I didn't know they were here. I know they had some physical shops, but I didn't know they actually had. I didn't know it was there, and I didn't even look it up, and that wasn't the point of all of this. So it's like, oh, that's cool. I like that. So we ended up Going inside, they have a lot of games. They have a lot of video games, also for some older systems like the PlayStation 3. Even there was some PlayStation 3 games, some PlayStation 2 games, even some PlayStation 3 games, some Xbox 360 stuff, some some Xbox 360 stuff, and some other shit. It was really fun. Hi. Some Xbox 360 stuff from Xbox One, etc. We had PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 too, of course, all of the newer systems, Nintendo Switch, etc. That was all like, fun, right? We didn't buy anything the first time we went there. We were like, "Do you want anything?" And fiance's like, "Hey," my fiance's like, "I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel on the way back." So we walked past an arcade, so we look a bit at the arcade. We didn't really play anything or buy anything or do anything, because that's not why we were there. They had like Street Fighter Alpha 2, and I prefer Alpha 3 myself, but Alpha 2 is fine. And they had some other, like, the typical games you find with, like, the basketball game and whatnot, and some light gun shooter game, that sort of stuff. Oh, they already did. Alright then, have fun. So they had all that, and, whatever. All of those other games don't really interest me that much. They had air hockey. I love air hockey, but we didn't play any, but I do love air hockey. We went over to the card shop. It was a big shop. We spent some time there trying to decide what to do. They had some Dungeons Dragons stuff and some other many board games, but they had some pretty good selection of Magic and Magic Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, and some other stuff. So that was fun to look around in and see what they got. Apparently, there's something called Disney Lorcana as well, and some other systems and some new thing that I don't even remember the name of.
Had some jobs for you.
Elvanon. I don't know exactly. Some other. I'm probably completely wrong, but there's some other thing that is new that they didn't really do a lot. They seem to be mostly about Magic and Lorcana and Yu-Gi-Oh, and some Pokemon, of course, as well. Pokemon card games, some Digimon card game stuff. And my fiance got a bunch of cards, got a bunch of things that he wanted, and I myself was attracted to the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I know we were talking about it, like we should probably wait until actually have till I'm actually able to play with other people. That sounds weird. I'll get back to that. We were thinking like we should probably wait, but I ended up buying a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Got a bunch of structure decks, and it actually started because he bought a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Hey, it's Straffen again. This time it's Walter Straffen, probably the grandpa. Parabolic, Crucifix, and Ghost Event. Okay, cool. And it is on the back. No, it's in the same room again. Shit. I'm willing to bet the ghost is there again. But yeah, I ended up. He ended up buying a few Yu-Gi-Oh packs just for the fun of it, and he actually drew the Winged Dragon of Ra, one of the Egyptian god cards in one of them. And I was like, that's so cool. He actually used to own it way back in the day, but he either lost it or he sold it or he traded it or whatever. I'm not sure what happened to it, but he doesn't have it anymore. Just a little sad, but now he actually has it again, so that's pretty cool. And he hasn't really been. He's been mostly Magic, so though he hasn't really been trying to build a deck as far as I know. But he might. We'll see. I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm definitely trying to build a deck. I'm definitely interested in trying to build a deck and playing the game and all that. So it's fun. Go outside, see if they're here. No, they're not. Oh, that's locked. Good to know. I'm definitely going to try and build a deck because I'm having fun with it. Okay, 13. It's outside, so it's still the same temperature, pretty much almost. Is he here? No. Well, they're not in that room, so I'm glad for that at the very least. So yeah. And then he gave me 3 of the cards that he got in a pack. He gave me three of those. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. That kind of got me curious. Like maybe I should be building a deck right now. Maybe I should be buying cards. So I did. I bought some Yu-Gi-Oh packs. I bought some structure decks. Bought some structure decks. I bought like two like anniversary boxes. 2 different anniversary boxes, I should say. But I bought like a structure decks, a couple of structure decks. I know they're not like, the best right now. Maybe not meta, but I just wanted something to play with. So I got. Oh, they're in here. Very interesting. Okay, they're in here. Yeah, so structure decks and stuff. So I'm just having fun with it. I got, what did I get? I got Dark World, I got Crystal Beast / Rainbow Dragon, I got, because those were the ones that were available. I got Lightsworn, and I got another one. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dark. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, that's pretty cool that I got that. I got 2 anniversary boxes, one that just had a bunch of random cards in it. Some of those I cannot use because they're not for anything. They're like meant to do something with cards that I don't have, and others are others can be useful. And I have what's the word? And other than that, I have a thing. Yay! And in the other box was like an upgraded like legendary deck for Yugi Kaiba, for Yami Yugi, for Kaiba, and for Joey Wheeler. So that is pretty cool. It has all the Egyptian god cards and everything, and all the iconic stuff of those characters. And that's basically what I bought there. And then we went over back to the train station. We went over to the town. We went through basically to get to where we transferred to get there. So and we walked to the other game store, which was a little bit further than I thought, but that's okay. Wasn't the direct route to it, to be honest, but we did that. And it was a really tiny store, right? The other one was kind of big. They had like had an area with where you walk down, and there's many tables in the back where you could just play games. They're having tournaments and play nights and stuff for Magic, for Yu-Gi-Oh, for Lorcana, you name it. And then it had this giant what was it? They had this giant like area, like in the back, like I said, and it was really big. But the second place was like a tiny like bookstore, like very narrow, very tiny. There were boxes everywhere. You couldn't really. There were like stands and stalls, but there were like boxes everywhere, so you could barely cross anything. You could barely walk anywhere. And there were people like in there as well, like 2 or 3 employees and a customer, or maybe 2 customers. I'm not sure exactly. And yeah, it was kind of crazy on how many things were going on there. It's like, wow, you guys are. That is wow, yeah, wow. Yeah, that was basically my reaction. Is wow, you guys have a very tiny. Oh. You guys have a very tiny store here. Like, wow, it's cool, but it's very small. It is cool, but it's very small. Like, I like it, but it is very, very small. Like, what, like, how are you? And then there were some tables, like, in a corner where you could play, and the guy was a lot more talkative than the guy than the guy in the first store. And he was just talking about stuff and all that, with all of his customers, basically, about card games and about how it all is, and etc., etc. What he likes about it, what he doesn't like, etc., and how what's important. And yeah, basically, any books I can throw here? No. And he said that you had like a tournament with like 10 people, and it's like, wow, you fit 10 people into this tiny store. That's impressive, because this is a tiny store. It's a nice little store. definitely a hobby thing, you know, definitely like a passion of this guy that owns and runs the store. But it's like, yeah, you guys, that is crazy to have 10 people in the store. I mean, there's only like 5 of us now, and we can barely fit in here. How are you able to do that? But apparently he is able to do that, and it's all very possible and stuff. It's like, okay, well, good. I mean, okay. Yeah, so, you know, was kind of crazy. Oh, I can't pick up the head? Why not? Oh, wait. Can I pick up... Oh, God, I can pick up some of these books. Shit. Elephant. I kind of want to take the elephant. Oh, God, it's those books, right? Fucking candles as well. Hello. What are you looking at? Ugh. There's so much stuff in this room. My God, I should basically just throw it all out. It's crazy. Yep, that one. Anyway, it was a very tiny store. It was fun, but it was a very tiny store. Like, wow, you guys. What did I just hear? Did you? EMF5. Did I just hear? Did I hear that? Oh no, he turned on the light. EMF5, he turned on the light. Aha. Does that give a fingerprint as well? On the light like that? No. Alright. Cool. EMF5. Didn't expect that. Let me quickly check temps. 1.3, 2.0. Maybe? We'll see. So yeah, I don't know how he fits 10 people in there, but apparently he does. And apparently he's on, just like the other one, they're regularly holding like events, play nights, tournaments. Like I said, I'm not ready for PvP yet, but not more modern Yu-Gi-Oh anyway. But apparently they're still doing it. It's still going strong, even in these small places, these small communities here, over where my fiance is as well. Apparently, they're mostly focused on Magic, but they do have some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff as well. Apparently, so that's cool. Yeah, so we went there. We had a little chat here and there. He showed us some like French. Like he like bought some Pokemon like cards to sell, and then it turns out to be they were like French knockoffs. And cards were in French, and they were like not cheap knockoffs and all that. And it's like, oh, Ghost Orb, interesting. Oh, Raiju or Nobake, great. Yeah, it was like knockoffs, you know. It's like, oh my God, French knockoffs, and they were like really low quality as well. That you could basically just rip them, you know. It's they basically just rip them apart. Oh hi. And there's a fingerprint. That's probably and there's a fingerprint. It's an Obake. Okay. Well, we know what it is. We don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah, he actually showed us like this is French. This is a knockoff. You know, they're like ruined after like 2 times handling them. They're ruined, and you could just rip them apart. They're just cheap cardboard. It's like, oh my God. The packs come like resealed and stuff. It's like, oh my God. So he actually gave us like, he's actually giving them away for free. Like you want them? I mean, you can't really play them, and they're just something crazy to have. You know, you want them? Sure. So we took 3 of the packs, and my fiance took them with him so he can show the guys at his card store like, hey, look what I got. Yeah, so Parabolic, Ghost Defend, and Crucifix. Parabolic is easy, Ghost Defend, maybe Crucifix. If I can find the freaking ghost. The freaking cursed object, because I don't know where they spawn on this map. So I ended up buying a couple of, I was looking at it, I ended up buying a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't have a lighter. I ended up buying a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs there as well. They didn't have as much. Definitely noticed some other structure decks. There was like an obelisk structure deck or something that I saw on the other one as well. They had a Slifer one, I believe, and then they had like 2 boxes with like six decks in them each, based on something. There was the Battle City thing, which had Yami Yugi, Joey. I don't know if it has Kaiba in it, maybe. But it has like Esperoba, Mako Tsunami, Weevil Underwood, Rex Raptor, I think. What else? Oh no, maybe not Rex. It was Arcana was in there. Strings was in there. Yeah, so that was interesting. And then the other one was, I think it must have been Weevil, Mako, and um, Esperoba, because those are the ones that Joey, he is Joey-ish, that Joey fights. So I got a few duplicates here and there, and there's also of course, what do I need to do? I need to do a Ghost Event and a Parabolic and Crucifix. Okay. If I'm gonna do it, I'm probably just going to hide in the master bedroom, to be honest. Yeah. So. Let's see. And the first one, because why not? Can't really place it. I can't place it in here. Very interesting. Okay. So basically, I bought that one, and I bought the one with another one of those decks, which was, I don't know, remember what it was called, but it was based on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Some of the characters in there, a lot of the more unknown characters, like the Amazon lady, like the Amazon, I forgot her name, Tanya, I believe, the Amazon lady, and the, so you're gonna add an Amazon deck. You got Adrian and his Cloudian deck. Thank you. Adrian and his Cloudian deck. There was Atticus Rhodes when he was part of the bad guys, so, a Red Ice-ish deck. What was her name? Camula or something? Vampire deck. Vampire Lady. There were a couple of others in there. Supreme King Jaden was in there, so the evil hero deck. And one other dude that I don't even remember. It was also part of those bad guys, but it was like very forgettable, I guess, because I don't remember him, to be honest. Yeah, it's like a random thing, but it's like, why not? I want as many like ready to go decks as I can, no matter if they're good or not. I want so that I can get started. Basically, that's my mindset behind it. I could have bought a Jack Atlas-ish deck with a lot of synchro monsters in them back in the first store, but I didn't do that. Hi. I don't like that you're here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Well, we got a Ghost Event, so that's really what I was doing that for, so he's still in that room because he came over. Alright, so that's it, I think. Yeah, I need to prevent it from hunting with a crucifix. Oh, it just shattered a light. Well, that's fine too. So I got that. I haven't played with all of the decks yet, so I got that. And yeah, and I've been having fun playing against my fiance. We're playing some more Magic: The Gathering and playing some Yu-Gi-Oh, using each other's decks. And for some, he did win one time when my hand was absolute shit. Playing a Cyber Dragon, Cyber Dark deck, my thing was absolute shit. My hand was absolute shit, but that's okay. It happens. Now I gotta find this cursed possession, and I don't even know where it is. Oh, here it is. This is the music box. All right, cool. Should be taking a picture of it, but I can do that later. My sanity. Oh, now it needs to use the crucifix. It did it. All right, cool. Yeah. So we played some. Magic and some Yu-Gi-Oh! And for some reason I keep winning, which is weird because I'm not that good at any of it. But yeah, see the door. Whee! But yeah, that was fun. And then, oh yeah, the first story we went back past net game, we entered it again, and I got myself Persona 5 Tactica because I was curious about it. I like tactical RPGs and I like Persona 5. Persona in general. So it's like, yeah, why not?
Some jobs ready for you.
I'll do that. I'll do that. And because every time we were eating, we couldn't like game and stuff. So we've been watching Rick and Morty. I know, but we've been watching Rick and Morty because he hasn't properly like seen the show. I have up until season 4, which is ironically where we ended. So uh, neither of us have seen season 5 and beyond yet. So I'm definitely going to check that out at some point. But because of that, we saw there we saw the, the Szechuan sauce, the McDonald's Szechuan sauce with the chicken nuggets, the Rick and Morty oven mitts, and it's like, you know what? They're so ridiculous. I want them. Ridiculous. I'm sorry. They're so ridiculous. I kind of want them, so I did. Why not, guys? Why not? Sometimes you just gotta indulge, like, yeah, see something silly or stupid, or you're like, yeah, I kind of want, just do it, I feel like I feel like a lot of people, myself included, they just don't do things, They feel like I want to do this, and then they don't because, it can't justify spending the money or whatever. Even though they have it, they can't justify it or whatever. And then later you might think like, oh, I really wish I did that because now I feel stupid. That just do it. Just do it. If you can't afford it, if it's not that big of a deal, just fucking do it. Just do it. Just buy things. I myself have had many times where I wanted to buy things and I didn't, and I feel stupid about that. So don't feel stupid. Whatever. Don't feel stupid. Just buy shit. Capitalism. Consumerism. Just buy shit. Is that capitalism? I don't know. Buy shit. It's fun. If you can afford it, there's no issue. Tick, tick, tick. What the hell was that noise? The lighting is definitely fucked here, as you can see. Not here, but with the night vision, it's fucked. Tick, tick, tick. What was that noise? Oh my god. It's in here again! Oh, variety, am I right? Guys, variety? You know that thing that this game does not have? Right? Variety. The thing that this game does not have. Ugh. Phasmo, I love you, but it's like the third time in this one streaming session that it's been in that fucking room. Really? At least it hasn't been in the attic yet, but that would actually have been fun to show off, because it was in the attic in one of my first playthroughs. Anywho, what was I talking about? I forget. Oh yeah, Rick and Morty. So like, yeah, buy shit. So yeah, Rick and Morty. If you see something you like, just fucking buy it. If it's not like financially ruining you, do it. Who's stopping you? Who is stopping you? What is stopping you? Just do it. You're gonna like it. And you don't have to regret not doing it later. Like maybe if you have a chance to do it later, then you can wait a little bit. But you don't always have that. You don't always get that chance. Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes things are sold out or no longer available, out of print, whatever, and then you gotta wait until the next time somebody decides to reprint something or to sell it or something. And some things are just notoriously hard to get, which as a collector really sucks. But it's also kind of fun because, it's not like something that everyone has. I myself have a bunch of rare shit that most other people don't have, and that's fun. I'm not talking about cards, but I'm talking about other shit like DVDs or something or what have you. Hi. You're literally standing over here. There you are. Hi. I got a photo of him. Interaction! I got a photo of you! No, it's an interaction. Fuck you. It's not an interaction. I got a photo of you. Not an interaction. Screw you. Anywho. buy shit. So I bought those oven mitts, and I'm definitely going to use them because they're a lot of fun. I just have boring old oven mitts now. I'm gonna use those. Hell yeah. Why the fuck not? Oh god, we got tidy pods here. Well, down to hatch. Oh, right. That's what people do with them, right? They eat them. They eat these tidy pods. Apparently, I don't, but apparently people do. Yeah. So what do I keep hearing? Weird ass noises everywhere. Why? Stop with the weird ass noises. Just fucking stop it. Oh! Poltergeist! Woohoo! That was fun. I was there for it. Yay! It's been a while since I've had a poltergeist. That's fun. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boom! That was fun, guys. That was fucking fun. I love that. That was fun. Blowout, firelight, parabolic, and motion sensor. Okay, firelight, parabolic, motion sensor. Oh, that drained my sanity by a fuck ton. I'm not even going to investigate. I'm just going to get this and whatever. Poltergeist, guys. That's fun. Can't believe I have it on recording. Yep, wrote in the damn book. Hi. Click. Let me guess. Interaction? No, that is ghostwriting. Okay. Trigger motion sensor. Well. Oh my god, it did the fucking kitchen. Did the water in the kitchen, guys. Did the water in the kitchen, guys. Oh no, here, in the bathroom. Alright, cool. Yeah. Hi. Blow out the firelight? Did you do that already? Yeah. Detector, parabolic, and then motion sensor. It's gonna stand here for a bit and wait. Yeah. So it's been yeah, it's been a very fun time. It's been like a year. We can only do it like once a year because of costs, but planning on changing that in the soon after. not in the now, but in the soon after. Well, I say soon. I'm not sure how soon exactly, but yeah. Planning on making our time together a little bit more permanent, so we'll see how it goes. But until then, yeah. Until then, aside from my normal appointments, I don't really have a whole lot going on, so I can record whenever the fuck I want as usual, which is great, which is nice. So nice in its own way. I mean, I would prefer it not to be, alone, but whatever. I think even though I don't like it, I think I'm more resilient to being alone than most other people, due to my, due to it just being a fact, like, very frequently. There's a decibel going on there. It's probably turn on the goddamn thing again. Probably turn on the water again. Anywho, so yeah, even though I haven't had time for recording as much, I probably will be picking it up again. Definitely this whole time with him definitely got me a little bit, more, more uplifted, happier, trying to get more rest as well, because there were times where we didn't get a lot of rest. Due to staying up late and whatever. So mostly because of card games. And yeah, so like I said, it was just it was just a lot of fun. I've had a really good time, and some you know, entering this new like month, April, with more like, I mean, it's a couple of days into April as I'm recording this. It's April 6th. Yeah, 6th.
Welcome back.
Early morning,
There's
April
some jobs
6th.
ready for you.
Basically, Poltergeist, that was easy. Early morning, April 6th. So you know, I'm having you know, etc. etc. So the month is still happening. I don't know. We're approaching the summer and everything, and I don't like the summer. I don't like the all of the stuff. I don't like all of the heat waves and stuff. But that's an unfortunate truth. Back porch. Okay. Yeah. So there is that. It all sucks, but whatever. It is what it is. There's nothing much I can do about it. Yeah. I don't know. Don't know what else to say about that, but I will be recording more probably, depending on what happens. I've got some stuff lined up to record. Definitely have some bunch of stuff lined up to upload still. My editor's still hard at work, or maybe not. Maybe just sitting on his lazy ass doing absolutely nothing. Thanks, Salty Pepper. But I'm gonna assume that he has been sort of working on it. He just hasn't gotten around to sending it to me. So we'll have to have a conversation about that. Like, hey, what do we do here? Of course, it's like 6 degrees because it's like friggin' outside is inside is just as cold as outside. So because there was no breaker. Anywho, 5.8, 5.5. Hey, it's not here, guys! Finally. Shit. Is it in here then? Probably. No! Uh-huh. Let's see. Here? In the lobby? No. Is it open? Yes. Nice. Okay. Upstairs then? Let me guess, it's in that same office again. Yeah, got some more shit lined up for, you know, more stuff lined up for the channel. Definitely my full playthrough of Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI, because I really like the game, and I'm glad that This is a separate room. It's in here. Very interesting. It's not in the master bedroom. It is in there. Very interesting. I did not know that this was a separate little room that it could be in. Very, very, very interesting. There's that. And probably some more Dead by Daylight, probably some more Phasmophobia, Dead by Daylight, some of the standard things. I'm still waiting on the videos for Strife, the Veteran Edition. Yeah, let me actually check what I have lined up right now, because I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I have it here on my laptop. Let me see. Definitely Beyond the Steel, Beneath Steel Sky is coming. I have 2 episodes of that are only 2 episodes because it's not a super long game. I could finish it in 2. So there's that. That's coming. Beneath Steel Sky, I love it. There's Beyond the Steel Sky. I'm still busy recording that, so you won't be seeing that for a while. Of course, like I said, Connor Stevenson's Paranormal PI. I currently only have 10 episodes of the, I think, 23 plus. So there's that. Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I definitely need some more episodes of Dead by Daylight. I'm definitely past 100 now, and I only have like 88. So, been recording some Fears to Fathom games. I'm not done yet, and still need to do part 4 and 5. So those haven't been added yet. Yeah, what else is there? I think Phasmo is mostly done aside from this video, I believe. I got a Rainbow Six Siege, or as I call it, Rainbow Dash Siege, lined up as well. One video on Smite 2, because I finished my videos on Smite 1. I have one more video to Smite 2 where I'm just kind of checking it out. I'm not actually playing anything. And then Strife, of course, as I said, and then there's also at this moment, there's also a plan to record the new editions, the remasters of Suikoden 1 and 2, because I'm glad that they're being remastered. I'm glad they're finally getting some attention from the world, as they are forgotten sidelined RPGs, an RPG series that I really love. So I would really love to play more Suikoden in general, and if I can record it for the channel, then all the better, and then all of you can enjoy that as well. So I definitely was going to wait. Definitely was going to wait for that until Suikoden is finally out with this. I actually played a challenge run of Suikoden fairly recently, and then I was like, okay, I'm also going to spawn in the bathroom here, so I'm gonna just put this here as well. I don't want it to spawn into the bathroom. Yeah, I don't want it. So yeah, I decided it was. Yeah, put it there. I decided I would. I did my challenge run, but I didn't record it, and I decided not to do the challenge run for Suikoden 2 because I just wanted to focus on playing the remasters first before I did any of that. And then I'll probably transition to 4 or 5 and Tactics. So And when I get the inevitable itch to play Mass Effect again, I'll probably record that for the channel as well. I've been doing Mass Effect 2. I did Mass Effect 2 in Sanity mode, Insanity difficulty a while ago, and I got into Mass Effect 3 in Sanity mode, but it was like right after I completed the trilogy, so I was like, the Legendary Edition. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that right now, but yeah, I do want to do it. Maybe not right away, but I do want to do it at some point. So I will. That's not very good. That's actually not too bad, actually. Alright. Probably should put the camera in here, probably. Is there a ghost orb? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, so those are all like things that are coming, things that might be coming at some point. Like I said, I haven't been recording for a while, so it's I'm all a bit behind. Could have been perfect for my editor to catch up, but no, of course not. It's fine. He knows I'm kidding. Yeah, so we'll just have to see how it all goes, right? Whatever. It's fine. What am I doing here? Investigating a ghost. That's what. Oh yeah, right. That's kind of what's been going on with me lately, and it really upped my my spirits and just made me feel a lot better in general, and it was very good for my mental health and all that as well. So definitely a plus. Yeah. So I don't know what else to say about it. It's just good. Stuff is good. Stuff is good. Stuff went well. Stuff is good. And that's really it. Oh, flop flop. It flopped something. Hello. Are there more of those books in here that I can throw? I can take out and throw? Not here? Interesting. Is there anything in this bathroom that I can take out, that they can take out and throw? Yep, the soap. Can definitely take out the soap. Oh, the toilet rolls, of course. The loo rolls, as they call it in English. Oh, I just wrote in the book. Okay, heard that. I just wrote in the book. Just gonna throw this shit out, because I don't want that. My pills. There's pills? Yeah, they're pills. My pills. Doing pills in the bathroom. On the tray, that's... I don't know. If there's like pills like in here, I would understand, but... like that in the thing, no, I don't know about that. Oh, you can pick that up too. Okay, good, I guess. Well, they wrote in the book, and then this one as well. Okay, that's one clue I have now. All right, and over here, tink tink tink. I don't know what they're all doing in there, but I don't have an EMF, so it doesn't matter. I like this guy. He's new. Hello. Hello, sir. Anywho. Like I said, that's not what I said. You can probably tell my nose is a little stuffy. My nose is a little stuffy. My throat is a little. My nose is a little stuffy, a little congested. You know, it's just kind of what happens. It's not the best, but you know, like I said, it's kind of what happens. Sometimes, you know, it kind of sucks. I've been coughing on and off like for the past couple of weeks. Mostly it's been fine, but you know, it's not been. Well, no, I haven't been 100%, but I've been having such a good time, and it has been manageable. So it hasn't really affected me much. I've not been worrying about certain things. I've not been worrying about trying to find like new D&D stuff to do and to play with, because honestly, that's just tiring to me. Are you here?
It was taken away.
Oh, that sucks. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Oh, these boxes can be thrown. Very interesting. But that one can't? What? Oh. What? What? These boxes can't. Oh, these. Wow, that's a lot of boxes. Can these be thrown? Yes, they can. Okay. Can that one be thrown? No, only a selection. What? Shoes. Makes sense. That thing you can throw the shoes. That makes sense. That's another box you can throw. That's another box you can throw. That's another. That one isn't, but it's the same color. How does that make sense? I don't know. It doesn't. But that's how the game works. You can't throw everything, but you can throw certain things that make no sense. You can throw certain things as long as it doesn't make sense. That's what Phasmo is all about. As long as it doesn't make sense, it's probably the right thing to do. If it doesn't make sense, you're probably doing it right. As a player, that is, not as a game developer. You're a game developer. It's hard, you know. But I'm sure it's hard, but like there must be a reasoning behind this that you can only have some of these boxes. Like this one I can't pick up, but this one I can. They're identical. Like, why can't I pick up one but not the other? Why? They're identical. So we got Spirit Box and Ghost Writing. Ultraviolet would be Poltergeist. EMF would be a Spirit. Dots would be a Dio. Ghost Orb would be a Mare. And Freezing would be a Moroi. Is it freezing? It is 2.8 in here. 1.7. I feel like we would have already been freezing if that was the case. So I'm assuming it is not freezing. It hasn't been touching the door at all. So no UV either. Closing that, so if it does touch the door, I will know. It's just normal EMF. Oh, there it comes. There it comes. There comes the thing. Oh god. There comes the ghost. Ah, boo! Nope. Not interested. Why did he come all the way over? Like, all the way from upstairs while I was already downstairs. Ah, boo! That was just silly. There's too much stuff. I don't see an orb. I don't see dots. I don't think there is an orb or dots, to be honest. Maybe, but EMF, ultraviolet, I don't think it's going to freeze either, which means it's either poltergeist or spirit. Ultraviolet or EMF. Ultraviolet or EMF. I did place a lot of things in there. I will be able to tell, right? Well, we have ultraviolet in there. We do have ultraviolet in there, so EMF maybe. You have the EMF there too. Two of them. Maybe I need to ramp up the activity a little bit. So yeah, I'm kind of refreshed now and ready to record more. Ready to, because there's I admit there's a bunch of things I didn't do or didn't get to do while, you know, my significant other was over here, because, you know, that would be rude. You know, you can't just sit there. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be rude, you know, if your partner like agrees with you, then it wouldn't really be rude. But if they're like, oh yeah, sure, you can record something, sure, no problem, then that's one thing. But that's Met 5. Yep, it's a spirit. It's a spurt. Just gonna do that. Yeah. Sanity, crucifix, and get a ghost to blower to firelight. Alright, sanity, crucifix, and firelight. Alright, sure. But, you know, I wanted to focus on him and on doing stuff with him and doing other stuff than, you know, recording videos. That wasn't really a high priority. I did play a few things by myself, as did he, but, you know, it's, whatever. I don't really, what's the word? Don't really, I'm not really concerned about recording at times like that, so. Another thing I'm planning is I'm planning on adding a few things to the channel. I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to do that, but it is something that I've been thinking about doing, and I probably will. Things like the community Discord, things like, you know, what's it called? Not a Kickstarter, not a Patreon, like a Ko-Fi or something where you can just give a donation if you want, you know, that sort of thing. I am considering all of that, because honestly, every little bit of support helps. Support the channel and helps make life just a little bit easier for me and for the other Gap chaps. So I'm not gonna like. That's the one thing about me. I'm not gonna paywall anyone. I don't like paywalling. I think that's a terrible way of handling things, to force people to pay for stuff. If it's not, unless it's your actual job, I don't want to. Unless it's an actual job, I don't want to. Like, I'm recording this shit for free because it's not my job. I'm recording the shit because I want to, not because I have to. And this is also a very low chance of me getting burned out on it because it's not mandatory. I don't have to. I just do it because I want to, you know? So that's good. I'm not saying that if it is your job, that's bad, but, you know, if it's your job and you love it, then sure, you know, why not? More power to you, but... Oh, new sound. New lighting sound, at least. The Ouija board would be here. You know, like I said, if it's something you love doing, you know, great, more power to you, but... I'm not doing it because I have to, because it's my job. I'm doing this because I like to, because I enjoy it. Which also means that, like I said, I probably won't get burned out on it because it's just playing games. I'm just pushing a button and I'm playing a game and probably talking a little bit more, but other than that, it's basically the same. So, yeah, for me it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, let me just take a look at this office here because I don't know exactly where everything is. I feel like there might be something here that's locked. That candle's flopped off. I don't really remember where everything is, but... Got like a monkey paw, so I wouldn't even know where the monkey paw is. Oh, I'm going up. No spider, I see. I don't think there's anything here, right? I don't think so. Maybe summoning circle of some kind, maybe. Old TV, maybe summoning circle, blah blah blah. I didn't even see it. That was the spider. I didn't even see it. Suitcase. Can't hide in it. Aw. Oh man, these lighting issues. Look at that. Bed. Dark. Bed. Dark. Dark. Bed. Dark. Light. Bed. Dark. Light. You can't see it like this, but... bed. Dark. Oh my god. Oh my god, CJ. Oh my god. Look at that. CJ. this is the reason why I'm like, this doesn't happen in any other damn like game. And it's like with CJ it happens constantly. Diogen, the Ogen, has 3 eyes. The Oracle, Edgefield. Demon of the Lodge. And here we got the Phobia Festival poster. Saturday, August 17th. We got Fingerprint, Firelight, the Poltergeists, Jin and the Twins. And on Sunday, we have Banshee, Diogen, or the Ogen, Edgefield, and Sanity Drain. in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Nice. I like that a lot. That is what I like. I like that. I like that shit. I do. It's the tarot cards. The actual tarot cards are here now. I have to. I'm sorry. I have to. Well, tarot cards. Spider. 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 Spider slider. Let me see. Spider? No, no spider. Ghost is right there. We found it, so we're going. What do I have to do? Sanity and get the crucifix hunt. And sanity. Alright. Easy enough. Turn that off, turn that off. Oh, that's the fire. It's like, what am I hearing? Spider? No, that's the fire. The crackling fire, don't worry about it. Alright. Oh, wait, I don't have a firelight with me. I do like some source of light so I can see something. Yeah. So, I don't know, guys. I don't need 2, right? No, I don't need 2. I'm hanging one back, yeah. So yeah, I am planning some things to allow you guys to support the channel. Can't guarantee that material will be coming in, like recordings will be happening faster, but I definitely can guarantee that it will make it a little easier on me and the other Gap chaps. So you know, this is potentially very dangerous. I could die, but honestly, I'm just getting sanity now. You know, it's a spirit, even if I die. Sanity is full again. Moon, please. That was a ghost event. Okay. Uh oh. Ooh, the fool. I nearly died, guys. I nearly died. Oh, the High Priestess, also the fool. Okay. The High Priestess, also the fool. Another ghost event. And the Wheel of Fortune, I get sanity. Jesus Christ. That was like the worst. That was like the worst. It's not gonna do that. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. I'm probably at 100 again. I'm probably at 100 again, or like at 95. Oh my god, it didn't work. It didn't work with me, guys. I mean, it didn't kill me. It didn't allow me to revive either. It didn't do anything. Yeah, and see 95, because I went to the sun, and I went to the sun, which was full sanity, free ghost events, minus like 10 each time, I think, or something, and then 25 restoration, which is like, yeah. Alright, fuck this. It's a spirit.
Welcome back.
Fuck that. It's a spirit. Yeah, so, you know, like I said, you know, it's all kinds of stuff that I've been thinking of, that I've been working on, that I've been preparing for. I can't give an ETA much like when my videos are coming. That all depends on my editor, how much time he has, and how much time that's going to happen. But, you know, I'll just be recording in the background and piling up the backlog from my editor. Because that's what I do. Hey, if he doesn't want it, he just has to get the videos to me quicker. So, yeah, it's kind of up to him. Yeah, so like I said, I had a really good time like the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to try and push that forward, keep that momentum going. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna address that the the not being able to play with like play Yu-Gi-Oh with people. I mean that in a way. Of course, I don't have the decks required. I could take my structure decks. I'm probably going to lose, but that's not the point. Point is to have fun. But it's not about that. It's not about, yeah, okay, I don't like people, whatever. That's not the point. The point is that these places are not like super close. I don't have a car, right? So I have to use the train, which is fine. I have to walk to the train and then go on all that. That's fine. No problem. But the problem is that they have their game nights in both places. They have their game nights until like from like 7 to like 11 or something, and the last train like leaves at like 10 something. So I'd have to leave earlier. I would have to leave early and then take the train back to, you know, back to the back to my state, and there's a chance that when I get to the train station, there's no more train going to my town. So, you know, yeah, I once spent time with a friend I had back then. The only time I've ever met him. Spent time in one of the towns here in my country, and um, and we were, it went pretty late, so I went back and I was like, oh shit, I actually have the last train back. I didn't realize that I had the last train back. So I was like, oh shit, I nearly missed it too. I was like, oh shit. So trying not to let that happen. But that's also the reason why I don't like to go to a concert by myself, because any venue that I can go to, except for like in town, but any venue that I can go to, concerts usually run late until like, 10, 11, midnight, past midnight, and I don't have a car, and then the trains don't leave. So you have to leave early. You have to leave the concert early, not stay until the last song. You have to leave the concert early to be able to catch the train and go home. And I don't like to do that. So, it is what it is, and those times are just very inconvenient for me personally because of the train, and also because I work nights. So basically, yeah, I'm up during the night. It is yeah. So it's like 10:30 here in the morning, and I'm going to bed in a while. In a couple hours, I'm going to bed. Most people will be getting up, or especially on a Sunday, they will be getting up like lazy, like, oh, I'm going to bed in a bit. I'm not like super tired right now because I napped a bit earlier, but I'm going to bed. So by the time that they start gaming, not even counting the travel time, I would have to get up early for me. I have to get up early to be able to attend, and then maybe not be able to go home. That's like risk not being able to go home or leave early as well. It's just not very convenient for me, to be honest. So, unfortunately, that's not. I mean, I can look into it. I can try, but it's not really. If it was early in the morning, maybe. But they usually don't do that. It's usually a night thing, which could be good. But like I said, train and everything, it just makes it more complicated than it should be. So probably not. Yeah, which is fine. Don't know if I want to do it anyway. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind per se, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to bother going there with my structure decks and all that. Yeah. Also placed an order for the 2024 Seto Kaiba suitcase with like his deck in it. It's like a really expensive one, but like, hey, I want Kaiba's suitcase. Come on. Which I can then also use as a storage for my decks instead of having to use the cardboard boxes and stuff that they come in. I'm probably going to keep the cardboard boxes, but it's like it's not a great storage for, not in all of them. There's not a great storage, so it's like I want to use the suitcase as a storage. It also comes with Kaiba's deck, or at least a lot of cards that Kaiba uses in the anime. Which is a nice touch. It is a Japanese one, so it's a bit cheaper because it's the Japanese cards are not that expensive, not as expensive, I believe, and I'm probably not even going to use the deck. I can provide a translation for it. That's not a problem, but I'm probably not even going to use that deck. I just want it as a storage for my for my other decks, because I do have a Kaiba deck though, so an actual Blue Eyes deck. So. It came in one of the other boxes, so I did place an order for it. It hasn't been shipped yet. It has to ship from Japan, so it's weekend now, so I don't know. And I placed an order for it, I think on like Thursday or Friday or something. So it makes sense. It's fine. Whatever. A little bit expensive, but you know, for this one time, it's fine. Might be looking for more structure decks later. Who knows? But yeah, since I can't really play by myself, I probably won't be investing too much into getting cards until a time where I can actually do so. Yeah, and that's basically it. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh yeah, you want us to support the channel with our money so you can buy more cars. It's like, no, not really, not really. I mean, all the prices are going up, and I don't have a very high income to begin with, so all my prices are going up, so I really have to pick and choose. Like, I just about was a bit lucky. Uh, I could share the cost with my significant other, but by myself, if I have to get everything by myself, I wouldn't be able to afford Yu-Gi-Oh cards at all, to be honest, or a suitcase or anything at all. So, like, I'm actually have a very low income. I mean, and I don't. Yeah, I have to get a lot of. If I do get games and stuff, I have to get a lot of it on sale and everything, and be very wise, be very like mindful with my spendings. And there's just a lot of times where it's just like I spend money on groceries, and then after that I still have like like half a month left before I get my next income. It's like, oh shit, I'm already done. It's like it's crazy how expensive things are nowadays, especially for people with a lower income like myself. I'm not even afraid or ashamed to admit it. Some people just don't have a high income, and I don't. It's like, oh yeah, but you have a PC and you have all the games and all that and all that. Yeah, I have stuff. Sure, but for example, this PC is a collaborative effort with my parents and everything. That's how I got this PC. Laptop, same thing. I have money. It's not that I don't have any. It's just that I have to be careful about what I spend. I can't spend too much, or otherwise I can't do groceries anymore. And that runs at the fun part of the money runs out quite fast. And a lot of this, what you see, a lot of this is like co-paid for by family and friends and stuff. And even if not, a lot of this like has been um, like I didn't start with this many games, for example. I just slowly built it up over the years as I could purchase things and all that. So I really do think that if some of you can support me and can support the channel, even if it's just a little bit, it'll go a long way in just making my life a little bit easier, making and freeing up a little bit more time and a little bit more effort for the channel than I could otherwise. Like, for example, I wanna play a new game for the channel, but I can't because the new game is like, I don't know, 70, 80 bucks. That's a lot of money. I probably wouldn't do that. I probably would wait until it's on sale. But even if I really want to play it. But let's say, for example, a couple of you support me, and even if it's just a couple of euros, that's going to go a long way. Eventually, it's going to go a long way. Eventually, that is going to turn into a game that I could buy, for example. That sort of thing. So every little bit helps. And I will keep it all on a voluntary basis. It's not mandatory. It's not required. Nothing will be paywalled. You have access to everything. The only thing you're getting access to, like as it stands now, the only thing you'll be getting access to is the community Discord. That is for supporters only. That's both to, that's both, as a little bit of a reward, as a little bit of a bonus for giving me something. I give you something, and it's also for me, it's easier to do that than putting the comments on YouTube. It's easier for me to just open up Discord, which I have open a lot anyway, and to just have people talk to me there if they want to talk to me or the other cap chaps. It's just a lot easier that way, and it also kind of is a little bit of a gateway between like people that just randomly join the Discord to be an asshole or whatever, or something like that, or people that want to support me, and then and then are can join the Discord. Creates a little bit of a gateway for like not everyone with like asshole intentions can just go in and just do it. If that makes any sense. I mean, I'm sure there will be people who are assholes and will join anyway because they pay and then they join and then they're an asshole. But in that case, I'll just probably just remove them. It's that easy. So yeah, those are the things I still wanted to address before I ended this video. It's been a long video. Let me see how long exactly. Oh my god. Oh yeah, 2 hours 50 minutes. But hey, it was worth it. I had a lot to talk about, and I wanted to show off Bleasdale, so I did. I know it turns into a bit of a Phasmo / blank file episode, like a bit of a mix. But why the hell not? Why the hell not? I felt like recording it. I felt like talking, and I did it. I did exactly what I wanted to do. So with all of that said and done, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. I should go probably eat something because I'm a little hungry, and then probably record more because I'm a little bit behind on all of that. So I will go. Of course, I need to turn this off first.